Well, good evening. Good evening, good evening. Oh, there you are. And what do you know? Look at that. What does that say?
I'm gonna say I'm blind. Let's go live.
That's a lie.
Go live.
And we're on. Good evening, everybody. Come on in.
Sorry.
We're gonna let you guys get a chance to come on in. Hi, Mom. We knew you was gonna be the first one. Praise to the Most High God. We are here today. Today's topic is it your assignment from God, or are you just doing it because you love someone? How does that sound to you? Like when you hear that question, what comes to your mind?
Giving. Giving is what comes to my mind. Am I giving with a cheerful heart? Am I giving because I have to? Am I giving because I think that I'm going to get something back? That's what comes to my mind.
That's pretty interesting. For me, it's just simple, like, because especially for us Christians, right? Like, if God give me an assignment to give to somebody, I'm still doing it with a cheerful heart because I'm just a giver, right? But I think the idea is, am I doing it because God gave it to me, or am I doing it because because I care? I just give, right? And I know that there are some pros and some cons within the two. Well, it's always pros when God gives you an assignment; He's always going to see you through. But with just giving from your heart, and it's not an assignment from God, I can see so many cons. So many cons. For instance, like you want to help someone, right?
Right.
That you see they really down and out. They hard on their luck. They at the bottom of they at their last straw. You want to help them so bad.
Right.
You offer them resources. You offer them if they need money, you offer them money, you offer them meals. But the main thing is you offer them resources, because the whole idea is not for them to keep on needing you, but for them to be able to have the knowledge and the ability to get things themselves, right?
Right.
But they don't want to receive it. But you love them. So you don't want to just see them, you don't want to just see them out. So you keep on giving, but they're not receiving. So now you're stressed out because you're like, oh my goodness, I'm trying to help this person. They just don't want to get it. They steady going this way. What do I do? In my opinion, and I could be wrong because I'm human like everybody else, but in my opinion, it's like, that's how I could decipher between, is it an assignment from God, or am I just doing it because I love someone? You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I had this person that I know of, and I helped them so many times.
Hey.
And I don't hate that I help them, because when I help, I do it from the heart. So
right.
I don't hate it. But, just to look back and see that they in the same predicament, I have to question myself, because I used to be so stressed out. I used to be blood pressure going high, me getting sick, not understanding why, but I'm study pouring so much, and they still in the same position that they was in. I'm talking about giving them housing. I'm talking about giving them food, helping them find jobs, taking them to jobs. I'm talking about the whole nine. And then when you look up and it's about 5 years later, they still doing the same thing. I know that if God give you an assignment, He's not going to give you an assignment that you will not be able to complete. You know what I'm saying?
True.
When He give you an assignment, you'll be able to fulfill it to the end. You'll be able to see the growth. You'll be able to see the end result.
True.
Or at least the process of the end result. But if it's not His assignment, then we're just in this limbo. Where it's going on and on and on and on and on and on and on. And, you just constantly just. Have you ever been in a situation, now that I explained my opinion, have you ever been in a situation, thinking back now, on something that you thought that you was doing it because it was God's assignment, or You could say either one because it was God's assignment or because it was out of your heart. And then now that you got a little bit better understanding, you know that it was a difference.
Kind of. I've been in a situation kind of like that. My thing is, like we were at the tonight's conversation this weekend. And I love the way that they articulated most of their words. I love they use the right verbiage.
Okay. Yeah.
Let me say that because I think, like when you were just describing helping people, I think that a lot of us have the hero syndrome. Remember, he definitely talked about that. I think a lot of us have the hero syndrome. We want to fix people. We want to, and it's not coming from a bad place. It's definitely coming from a place of goodness. Maybe God did speak to you, me, her, whoever. Maybe God did speak to you, and He asked you to help this person, or I think we need to decipher helping hero syndrome. You know. If I helped you and I gave you the resources and I keep giving you the resources and I keep giving you a way to get yourself out and get yourself better, I've helped you. I feel like at that point I've done what God gave me. I completed my assignment. Right. Now, if you keep coming at me with the same problems, you need the same help, but you're not helping yourself, I'm done helping at that point. All I can do is give you, once again, I'll lead you to the resources where you got to be, what you're supposed to be doing. But I had to learn to take myself out of the hero syndrome because I was caught up into that before and it harmed me. It took me back a few steps trying to help other people when I already tried to help, but they wasn't receiving it. It's like your mom. It's like us being parents. You know what I'm saying? My daughter can't keep coming to me. Ma, I need help with these shoes. I need help. I need money for my shoes, money for my shoes, money for my shoes. Now, not shoes that I've had to buy her for school, but some different kind of shoes that she just wanted. That she liked. And then I told her, okay, do your chores. I'm giving you this money. You're saving up. Remember we talked about that too. You're saving up. But then when you get your money, you want to spend it on fast food. That ain't got nothing to do with me. That ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? So I can't keep helping you out, baby girl. So that's just how I feel. That's my point of it. I'm gonna help you as much as I can. I will not let you take me back.
Right.
Yeah.
So Lakeisha says, if it's hurting you, it's not for you. And I totally agree with that 100% because I feel like if God has given you an assignment, He's going to give you the resources, the knowledge, everything that you need to be able to complete that assignment.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? How you know if it's not from Him is because when you're trying to help, it's doing more harm to you than actually helping a person.
Yep.
So I totally agree. But to get back to your point from tonight's conversation, if you guys have never watched it, it's really good. That gives some really good advice. The hero syndrome that you were speaking of goes deeper because they said that a lot of times we have the hero syndrome because we ourselves need some healing, and it's a part of us that we keep on going to people. What they say, Build-A-Bears. We keep on finding these Build-A-Bears. Some people that we have to build up because it's something in us, like we don't feel validated or we don't feel good about ourselves until we feel like we're helping someone else, which can also be harmful. Now, the idea is not to not help people, so I don't want to put that out there.
We would help everyone. Everybody needs help as long as you can.
Help people, but you know what I'm saying? Not at the expense of yourself.
There we go.
Not at the expense of yourself. If it starts wearing down on you too heavy, if your blood pressure going up, if you stressing out, you starting to get frequent attitudes, you starting to not be yourself, you starting to not like the person you see when you look in the mirror, it's time to pull back.
And that goes for friends, family, kids. Hey, I even told my kids, I come home, I can't deal with y'all. Please leave me alone. It is okay to have some time for yourself. It is okay. We are only human. It is okay.
I like when God give me an assignment. I love when He give me an assignment because Sometimes in the beginning it may seem hard, it may seem hard in the beginning, but um, as I do and I obey and I listen to him and I obey his words and things of that nature, then I start to see things starting to manifest. He'll be like, oh, okay, well, they didn't get it that way. Okay, I want you to go do this then. Okay, you did that. Okay, I want you to go do that. He would give you step by step directions on what to do when he gives you the assignment.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then you can see it's so many people in my life that I have watched rise and I have watched lie. And I know it's not me. I know it was God working through me, but it made me feel good that he was able to use me to help these people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The reward of helping somebody and them actually getting it is unmatched.
Mm-hmm.
It's unmatched. It feels so good.
Right.
But when you're doing it from your heart, which is no problem, but being oblivious to it's not your assignment, then that puts you in a predicament. It puts you in an open space to be used.
Mm-hmm.
It puts you in an open space to be used because, hey, I'm watching your kids. I know you can't afford no babysitter. So I'm gonna look out for your kids for you, right?
Right.
I'm gonna watch your kids. You get off of work at 10. Why are you showing up in my house at 3 o'clock in the morning?
That part. Yes.
Why are you showing up in my house at 3 o'clock
Clock
in the morning?
it.
Or, okay, so I want to go out to have fun with my friends, so I have a little extra money, but you need help with your light bill. And I say, okay, well, I just won't go with my friends. I'll give you this money for your light bill. You tell me you're gonna give it to me Friday. Friday come, next Friday come. Why do I have to find you and chase you down for the money that's mine?
Mm-hmm.
That's the difference between doing it from your heart and it being an assignment from God.
Mm-hmm.
If it's an assignment from God, you ain't got to worry about it because he ain't gonna tell you limit to him no way. He gonna be like, give it to him because he gonna give it back to you.
Absolutely.
So my advice would be, if you have someone that you are willing to help, wanting to help, and you can't decipher if it's a gift if it's an assignment from God or if it's from your heart, still help that person. It's nothing wrong with helping that person.
Mm-hmm.
But if it gets too much, if you're starting to see patterns of being misused, you start seeing patterns of you getting stressed out, you feeling like you can't get through, and it's like everything is right there, clear as day, laid out for them.
Mm-hmm.
Step back.
Yeah.
Pray on it. Pray on it.
Mm-hmm.
Step back. Release yourself. Find that peace.
Mm-hmm. And I also want to feel like I don't think it's just about money either.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Like I don't think I don't want nobody to think we're just talking about money or anything. Just however, if God put on your heart for you to help anybody in any way, because some of us just ain't got it, but that don't mean you can't help. You can help in other ways. However, like she said, however God calls you to help somebody, whatever situation they're in and they need help and you can help. Yes, help, because God will definitely, you're helping out your own, you're helping out your sisters and your brothers. God definitely looks out for those who looks out for others, but don't get used. Definitely don't get used. And you got to know your limit. You have to know your limit of being able to help. I just hate to say it, everybody ain't as godly as you want them to be, so sometimes helping is not, I don't know how to put it.
But you also have to understand that if it's God's assignment, right? Stacey, you may be my assignment. God may have given you as an assignment to me. But that don't mean I'm your assignment.
Right, true.
You know what I'm saying? So if I help you whatever way, I can't look for you to help me in that way because you might be my assignment, but I might not be your assignment. And then we all are different. So some of us have qualities. Yeah. Some of us have qualities that others that the next person don't possess. So I may be able to help you in this way, but you have no idea, no clue, or whatever to even recognize if I need help in that way, because that's not the strength God has given you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we cannot hold people accountable for trying to receive what we gave them. If we gave them something, we can't be looking for it back unless it's money. If it's money, I want my money back. If it's money, I want my money back. But
just give me my money.
I'm just playing. I mean, I'm serious, but that was a joke at the same time. But I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying though, like, we cannot expect us from other people.
Yes.
It's just not that God made us unique. He made us uniquely ourselves. We are our own person. Our hearts are our own heart. You might find somebody that's a giver, and they may, outline you that you're a giver because y'all both are givers, but it's still not the same. Mm-hmm. Everybody has a level aligned. Mm-hmm. That's why it's not good to judge people, mm-hmm. because you don't know, what their level is. You don't know what path God has them on right now.
Right.
We are all different. We learn on different paces.
Like, I'm a giver. I'm just not a giver financially, but I'm a giver with my time. I'm a giver with my conversation. I'm a listening person. You need me, I'm there. I can listen to you. I can give you food if you need it. I got you a place to stay if you need it. Financially, don't come looking for me for no money. Don't do it. Okay. But I got you.
Rosalind said you can just have an ear for a person, and that helps a lot. Exactly what she just said. But you said it before her, but we couldn't read it off. But that's exactly what she just said. You could just be a listening ear. Some people just need to know that they're being heard. Some people need to know that they're not alone. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of different ways that you can look out for people and that you can hear people. You know what I'm saying? But my favorite is to provide the resources. That's the smartest type of help that you could give anyone. Why? Because if you give them the resources, they won't continually to come back to you needing that same help. They'll free you up where you could go help somebody else, and they can now help somebody else. Because the same resources that they learned and they found, they could go give it to somebody else. So all praises to God for that. I am very glad that He has put on my heart to be a giver, and that this conversation has come about because I think that it is very important to know the difference between, is it your assignment and are you doing it because you love someone? If it's your assignment, you're not going to stop until it gets completed. If you're doing it just because you love someone, then you have to set them boundaries, because people take that love and they use it against you. Even if you stop by to see if a person is okay, it's also helping. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That's all in alignment. Yes, indeed. That is so true.
And I got something to say on top of that, though. I also think we need to let it be known. Sometimes we are, and I'm not even going to call it the hero syndrome. Sometimes people insert themselves in other people's business and make their business their problem. That's the problem in itself, because that assignment wasn't given to you. You inserted yourself. So I think that we need to, and maybe it does sit up in the hero syndrome. Don't insert, if it's not called for, don't insert yourself in it. No matter how much you may see, oh, they need it. Sometimes it's not your assignment.
Because when we do that, we get in God's way.
Exactly.
A lot of time God wants to, He wants people to come to Him. He wants people to know, hey, you're looking for help elsewhere, but I'm the help that you need. I'm the one that you need to be coming to. I'm the one that you need to be trusting. You trust me and they're going to let you down. You trust me, I would never let you down. So He be trying to give messages, and sometimes we be wanting to help, and we put ourselves in His way, and that's why we get hurt. That's the reason why we get stressed out. That's the reason why our feelings get hurt. That's the reason why we start growing gray hair at the age of 18. That's the reason, because we're doing a job that He never intended for us to do. He wants them to come to Him. Grandma said, my husband has helped many people. I think it's the spirit, God's spirit in him. That is amazing.
That's amazing. That is amazing. Absolutely.
That is amazing, amazing, amazing.
Absolutely.
Helping is great. I'm not going to ever say helping is not great. Right. Helping is wonderful. We all need help. You know what I'm saying? But we just got to know who to help and when to help them. That's the problem. Auntie Annie said big problems. It is big problems if you just going out and you asserting yourself into other people's mess or business. because they don't even be looking for the help. They don't even be asking for the help, and then here you are, just throwing yourself in it, and then you mad because it's not going the way that you think it should be going.
Exactly.
Lakeisha said, "So true, Stacy." So yeah. So I just feel like once you know the difference, it will help your life be more richer. It will help your life be, just stress free.
Yeah.
And then you can live in peace.
And this is for everybody.
Oh yeah.
My pastor was even talking about this last Sunday. This was part where he was talking about a piece of this too. About he's always being called different directions. He said he had to step back and start using his the bishops in the church, Sometimes you just have to step back. Sometimes if you helping just too much or it's getting overwhelming, sometimes you have to step back and see, are you doing this because it's God's will, or are you doing this because you're comfortable in doing this and you're used to doing this? Sometimes that's just not your calling. You probably just need to step back. But giving is always a good thing, no matter how you give. No matter how you give, what you give is always a good thing. So definitely give. Just give with a generous heart.
I'm going to say this. I am guilty. I think that when God wanted me to do this podcast on this topic, I think that he was talking to me because I'm the type of person that will give, and then complain because I done stressed myself out. I done went way too far. You know what I'm saying? Now, I done took care of everybody. Everybody's good. They besides myself. So now I don't have no energy for me. I can't pour into nobody else's cup anymore because I don't have a cup to pour from. My whole cup just got trashed because I done gave that away too. I done gave somebody my whole cup. So, I have to learn as well. Like, this is a lesson for me as well, No, that don't mean that I'm going to stop giving and stop caring. But it means that boundaries have to be set in place. So whereas I understand and I know when I have gone too far, when it's time for me to slow down, take a step back and take care of myself. Make sure that I'm good. Because at the end of the day, my only responsibility is the 2 children, well 3, because 3 children that are still at my address under my roof that I carried in my womb. And I got a couple of extras outside of them. But, I have to know, I have to be good for them. I have to. Because if I don't, then I fail God's assignment. Because I know one thing for sure that they're God's assignment. I know one thing for sure that they God's assignment to me because he gave them to me. So, I ask him for stewardship every night to make sure that I'm doing right by them. And a part of that is knowing when I'm pulled away from everybody else if I'm doing too much and they're not receiving it. That's why I tell people, when you're looking for help, do what you can do for yourself, by yourself, and then ask for help what you cannot do. Don't go overboard and ask people to do everything for you. If you can do it, do it. If you can't do it, that's when you need the help. That's when you ask for the help. That's what makes people feel like, okay, I see she trying, I see he trying. You know what I'm saying? They're not just using me. They helping. They trying to get the help, so I'm going to help them. It makes helping them just that much better. Mom said, Letitia said, preach cuz and know when to pull back from people. Mom said, when enough is enough. That's true.
That is true. When enough is enough. How many times you got to keep going through the same stuff? Enough is enough.
What your pastor say? I'm just going to start telling people.
Okay, my pastor said he done. He said he ain't even letting people come in the office no more. He going to meet you at the door. God already told you, so just do it. Just do it. Sometimes God be telling us stuff and we don't take that, and we constantly going to everybody, well, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? Do what he told you to do. Do it. So yes, definitely do it. And I agree with what you said, but to be honest, my kids is in that too. I done put my kids in it too. Yes, I'm here to take care of y'all, but I'm here to take care of me too. I refuse to keep letting my kids stress me out and everything. I take care of them and everything, but baby, I let them go too. Baby, I will not keep giving you all my energy because you got an attitude. You can't go. You got to go to school today. We all got something to do. You got an attitude because you got into it with your friends at school. Don't put that off on me. I'm quick to get away from me. I need my peace. I pray about it, but I'm get away from me. So that's the only part that I agree with what you said. I'm just putting my kids in it as well, because I'm not about to keep letting my kids stress me out even for nothing, especially when they fed, clothed, and good.
I'm not saying I have boundaries with your kids. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I was just saying, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm study giving to everybody else and don't have anything for my kids, that's a problem.
Yeah, true.
That's what I'm saying, because they are in the family.
Yeah, I get that. I'm just saying I'm putting my kids in mine.
Yeah. So.
My kids going in that pot.
So what are you all's thoughts? I do appreciate everybody coming on. I see Rosalind on here, Lakeisha, Shakita, Grandma Teeny, Auntie Annie. I really do appreciate y'all coming on. I see Alonzo, my dad. I see Auntie Estelle. I see my husband on here. What's y'all thoughts? Ooh, what's y'all thoughts? I just messed up some stuff.
We had a bunch of people on this TikTok.
I told you. I see the lines going up.
I don't know how to tag you in my TikTok though.
It's okay.
I'm
you going live over there?
Yeah, I've been live.
I thought you was gonna look at my TikTok and read the messages, so it's different then, because it's two TikTok. That's TikTok up there.
Up here, I thought that was the YouTube. Yep. So I went live on here.
I can't see the comments. Hold on, you guys. I'm so sorry. I can't see the comments anymore.
Anybody got any questions off of here, off of the TikTok?
Keep up the work. God bless. Thank you, Auntie Annie. Come back again. You listen, y'all. These podcasts is new, but they will be going on every Monday at 7:00. We're gonna have these type of discussions. Whatever God brings to my mind, whatever He tells me to talk about, I will let y'all know days before the podcast, and that's what we discuss. Like, it doesn't really be my thoughts. It don't really be my subject. It be His, and I just go off of them. And like I said, sometimes, you know what I'm saying, it be a message for me, and I don't even know it. I know this is a big one for me, because I'm always pulling myself in 20 different directions, and then be mad at myself at the end of the night, and taking it out on the wrong people, because I don't help so many people who really didn't need help. They just wanted help. It's a difference between needing help and wanting help. You know? Yep, it's 6 Chicago time, Auntie Annie. 7 Michigan time, 7 Eastern time, 6 Central time. I think Chicago Central Time.
Don't give me the line.
I think it's Chicago Time 6. Y'all.
Don't give me the line.
I learned that Michigan is Eastern Time, so bear with me, okay? But yeah. So I really think that if you guys have not joined the Lipclothingnthings Facebook page, I really think that you guys should go, and y'all should ask to be his friend, because I hold a lot of my messages and content on there. And then you will be updated as things come along, and you will see. I also sell some merchandise. She is showing you guys the Live in Peace cups. You could put it up that close. She's showing y'all the cups. I sell merchandise as well, coloring books, journals, thermos, so candles. My office smells good right now. Burning. I smell them. And so, yeah, y'all can see all of that stuff from the page. But just remember to identify what type of help you're giving when you're giving the help. If you identify it from the beginning, then it will help you know how far to go. Okay? Is it God's assignment, or are you doing it just because you love someone? Because loving someone is having them to do it on their own and watching them do it and just guiding them, but you're teaching them how to do it. That way, something happens to you. Just think about this. You helping somebody all the time, right? And everything they need, you always there to aid them. Something happened to you, what's gonna happen to them? They just out. They don't got nowhere to go. They don't know what to do. They don't have no resources, because you have done everything for them. So if you're that person to do everything for somebody, listen to me, and I'm talking to me too. Stop. Stop doing everything for them. Allow them to do some things for themselves. If you love them, you will allow them to do some things for themselves, because if something was to happen to you, they will be lost in the sauce. They won't know what to do. They won't. I lost a cousin to suicide just a month ago. And I don't really know her, and I'm not going to say her name because I just don't want to put it out there like that. But she ended her life because her husband passed away a day before her. That lets me know that her husband was her everything. And it's okay for you to love your husband. It's okay for your husband to be your partner, but God's supposed to be your everything. She's depending on her husband way too much. So when he lost his life, guess what? She ended hers. Because now it's like, what am I going to do? What can I do? She ended her life because she didn't know where to go. Nobody couldn't talk to her and give her the relief that she needed because she didn't realize and know that the only relief she needed was for God to be included. She just needed to go to Him. She needed to take her issues to Him, to depend on Him, allow Him to be the one who supply her every need. Not your husband, not your wife, not your mother, not your brothers, your God, y'all. God. Mom said when you're guiding, they can learn to do things. When you're guiding, they can learn to do things. That's true. But you could guide and they could still not learn if they're not open to learning. We got to put that pride down. Pride is a big hindrance to everything that we do. We have so much pride that we can't move forward. We have so much pride that we won't allow nobody to tell us nothing. Even though we know our way not working, our pride won't let us humble ourselves to receive a different way.
Sometimes also people need to hear from other people. Yeah. I think that's something that we need to also take in accountability. Just because I constantly keep telling you something, you not doing it does not mean that I need to condemn you for that, because maybe it's not me who you need to hear from. So I think that's another thing. If you keep trying to get somebody to do something, or get somebody to listen to something, or hear you out or something, or change something about themselves, and they're not doing it, maybe reach out to somebody else to try and reach out to them, because clearly you're not helping. And sometimes I think we need to like you said, we need to put our egos aside, because who am I to think that because I told you and you ain't took that advice, why you ain't took that advice? Why you ain't? I already told you. Once again, who are you? Who are you? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we're all a child of God. You're no better than me. You know what I'm saying? A crackhead on the street is no better than me. A homeless person is no better than me. We're no better than each other. So if you're not receiving the advice that I'm giving you, then try and reach out to somebody else for that advice, or you know what I'm saying, or maybe get somebody else to see if they can reach out to that person for that advice. So that was mine.
I started chuckling because I'm a block mama from the comments. Okay.
What she say?
She don't say you try to teach me, but I keep forgetting.
Block mama.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, so I totally agree. Everybody's not gonna receive everything from you. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if I'm gonna go find somebody for them to do it, because it only lets me know that they're not my assignment. God will give them the people. God will bring people in your life that He feels that will help you, if He wants somebody to help you. Because like I said, a lot of times He just wants you to go to Him. Mm-hmm. A lot of times that's all He wants. He wants you to reverence Him as the King He is. Reverence Him as the one true God He is. Reverence Him because He's the only one who haven't failed you yet. He's the only, people will let you down all the time. He's the only one who has not failed you yet. So why we study putting our trust in each other, but we won't put our trust in Him? Why we study, how can I get mad at you because I'm expecting for you to do something like you human? I mean, like you're not human, excuse me. Like you're not human. Like you don't have your own issues going on. Like you don't have your own problems going on. Mm-hmm. We all got stuff that we go through. I don't know not one person on this earth that's not going through their own stuff. I don't care if it's big or little. It may be little to me, but it may be big to them. Mm-hmm.
But we do need to call on each other. Definitely, I should be able to depend on you. I should be able to depend on somebody, you know what I'm saying, for something like that. Yes, call on God, but you do need people too.
You do.
You do.
But if you're being arrogant, if you don't have the, you know what I'm saying, the willpower or if you're not even trying, if you don't even want. I'm talking about the people who just only want to depend on you, don't want to put in the work for themselves, or who keep on going against what God is telling them to do. Let's keep it real. God ain't gonna bless no mess. You know what I'm saying? He give us directions for a reason. Mm-hmm. He give us, everybody say, oh, this life don't come with no handbook. Yes, it do. You just won't open it up and read it. That's not my fault. That's not my fault. Yes, follow me. The best gift that I could give you is a prayer. That's the honest to God truth. I could give you all my money. I could give you all my time. I could give you my ear 20 million times, but nothing would equate to a good prayer from a person who God can hear. Because you could pray to God and it could fall on deaf ears if you're not doing what you're supposed to do. So I'm just going to say, just know the difference between, is it your assignment from God, or are you doing it because you love someone? If you're doing it because you love someone, make sure that you're holding that person in prayer every day. Make sure you're holding yourself in prayer. Ask God to give you strength. Ask God to cover you. Ask God to give you the wisdom and the words to say to the person so that you can reach the person. Mm-hmm. And ask God to let you know when enough is enough. Mm-hmm. Do not stress yourself out. Do not put your own self in the hospital trying to help somebody who's not even trying to receive it. Mm-hmm. Their pride is so big that it's in the way they can't hear the words that are coming out your mouth. Okay? No, I'm not better than you, and you're not better than me. We are all in this world, and we are all trying to make it. We're all trying to do the right thing. We're all trying to depend on each other. We just got to want the help in order to receive the help. Mm-hmm. If you're not trying to help yourself while somebody's trying to help you, then all you're doing is using that person. Mm-hmm. Period. Mm-hmm. I don't want to be used. The only person I want to be used by is God Almighty. I don't want to be used by nobody else. Not a substance, not an alcohol beverage, not a personnel, nothing. Nothing like a God person friend. Amen to that.
Amen. Yes.
So, thank you guys for coming on tonight. We really appreciate you. I guess I could stay on a little bit longer if the comments coming in, but I don't really have anything. I think I said all I can say. If you guys got if you all got some comments that you want to say, and then my TikTok people up there, I am so sorry. Next week, I will make sure that I have another device set up and ready so I can read your comments, because you is way too far and I can't see. But I do see the comments rolling. So I want to say to you specifically that I really do appreciate you guys for coming on. Remember to share, like, subscribe. I don't even know if you can subscribe on TikTok, can you?
They can subscribe to you or they can follow you.
Follow me.
Yep, follow her.
Follow me. Share. Tell your friends to follow me. Mm-hmm. Come back next week. I will have a setup so I can read your comments as well, and we can have this open conversation. I thank everybody for being respectful. I thank everybody for listening to each other. Your opinions does matter. We just here trying to figure it out like everybody else. Mm-hmm. We just want my live in peace. That's it. Live in peace. That's all we want. This world is full of chaotic. It's full of hate. We don't want to be a part of that. We want to be set apart. Mm-hmm. We want to be the safe place where you could come and you could receive God's knowledge. Mm-hmm. Not the knowledge that we think we got, mm-hmm. but the knowledge that comes straight from God. We want to be able to pour that into you. We want you to leave feeling good. Leave mm-hmm. feeling like you learned something. Leave feeling like you could go share with somebody else. Mm-hmm. So God bless everyone. Until next Monday. What you say? How long is your podcast? My podcast is normally 30 minutes. Yes, I went a little over. I may go a little over, but yes, each podcast is 30 minutes. So, but we love you.
Yes.
And we will see you next time. Y'all have a blessed day.
Yes.
Okay, let me do this.
Thank y'all for the gifts and joining. I appreciate y'all so much.